pampering, and maybe it's time for a new look. Speaking of new looks, it's always great when we have our beauty experts on. Melody Iafelice, great to have you here.
Thanks for having me.
Okay, and I love the kind of the theme of this segment because we're going with either save or splurge. When you have so many choices when you walk into, well, anywhere you go,
anywhere you shop.
and you have the option. Do I want to go high end? Do I want to go lower end? And really, does it always make a difference?
Sometimes it does make a difference. A lot of times it doesn't. And I think what I've done is, like you mentioned, there's a lot to look at. So I've really just narrowed down products. So what I've done is chosen the same category, paired up two products, opposite price ends, but they have similarities. So at least there's choices for everybody. You choose, you look into what product you want, you know, and it's, you know, positive attributes, what works for your wants, needs, budget. And from there, I just kind of point either way. I won't tell you what I save or splurge on this time round. So.
Okay, but it's interesting to see that they can be very similar products and yet it completely different. And we know that, right? There's always going to be the different price spectrum. Okay, so we're going to start, this is kind of the summer theme, and so of course we're going to start with the sunscreen.
So SPF, gotta have it. It's a must-have. So I have the Clarins Sun Cream in SPF 20. Clarins is known for their skincare. They have a variety of levels of SPF as well as products for the face, the body, etc. So great selection there. Ombrelle is now called the L'Oreal Ombrelle. I picked the children's one, but the reason being is that it's a waterproof formula, it's fragrance-free, and great for delicate skin. So you don't have to be one of the kids to use it, and they have higher levels of SPF products to choose from.
So you tend to use the kids' sunscreen?
I use the kids more for the kids because you have to use so much of it.
Okay.
You're not dipping into, I admit, you're not dipping into my pricey goods, but you know what, on vacation, if it's gotta be one tube, I'm gonna pick what works for me, and then the kids can use that as well. So we're looking at $34 and under 14.
Okay.
So there's almost like a,
there's
a
different
half price.
balance, but you know, I've seen research and I've seen different things done that this is one of the, you know, best brands to be able to choose. There's so many different things when it comes to that. So
exactly, and I prefer the lotions because you can actually put them and massage them into the skin better than the sprays. Sprays are great for touch-ups, but I prefer the lotions first.
See, lotions for us, but for kids, it's like it's literally like, okay, it's so much easier than I'm going, I don't want you to put it on.
I know, because they're usually sticky with sand by then at that point,
just,
and whatever else.
Spray away. Okay, we're going with bronzers.
So bronzers, oh, this could be a whole entire segment and blog post in and itself. Now, splurge or save. My big thing with bronzers is trying to use bronzers as a fake tan. No, 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 no. It's supposed to be sun-kissed warmth. So I found two products, high-low, that are more matte. The Terracotta Four Seasons bronzer. Guerlain is really popular with their bronzers. They've been around for years. They have a whole line dedicated to it. So that's kind of their specialty of, you know, within their bronzer line. This one is the Four Seasons, so you can mix and match and kind of dip in either side with your brush, depending on, you know, is it summertime you need more? Is it the wintertime you just want that, you know, warmth to your skin? Is it your vacation you need the full-on tan? So you can dip and play with that one. It's also matte. There's no shimmer to it, so it's a lot more natural looking. Okay. For the affordable bronzers, what I decided is I have a problem with the shimmer. That's a big issue with me because in the inexpensive brands, they have a lot of shimmer. You put more on, you're only going to get higher shimmer, which tends to look cheap in the end when it's on, and it's less color. However, the Rimmel Matte Perfection actually has a bronzer that is pretty darn close to being matte. There's a slight highlight to it, but it will not overtake. And again, you can see here that there's the three colors. So again, it's about that blending and a little bit more natural with multi-tones.
Can I ask you a quick question when it comes to that though? Aren't when women are putting on the bronzer, they're kind of just looking for that extra little glow sometimes? So if they're meaning to have that shimmer, it's okay?
Sometimes that shimmer's okay if you want a soft color. But a lot of women, what they do is they overplay the bronzer, thinking they're gonna get more color, but because there's a shimmer in it,
they just look shimmer.
They just look more shimmery than bronze.
You're going to kill me. We have like 30 seconds.
No problem. Mascara. I'm going to admit right off the bat, I do not pay high prices. However, Lancome has a cult following in their mascaras. Summertime, waterproof.
Is that the Tiffany's the other one?
No, that's the Hypnose, because I went for volume. That's what I personally prefer. Waterproof. Always make sure that you're looking the little blue. Usually there's a blue something or other on the package or the bottle that signifies it's waterproof. I don't use waterproof every day. It can be dry and cause brittleness. Doesn't matter what you go for. Holy grail of mascaras. When a woman finds one, don't mess with that mascara. That's it, that's all. So I love these two. They're leading brands in mascara.
You have 5 seconds.
Lip balm. Look for something that's highly moisturizing with an SPF in it. Maybelline Baby Lips. SPF of 20, highly moisturizing, tint of color. The Dior Addict Lip Glow. SPF 10, highly moisturizing, luxury, looks great pulling out of your purse. Either way, looks great, feels great.
Thank